What is up, everybody? It is your boy Flightsim2024. We are back with another tutorial video for you guys. We got the startup on the 737, startup FMC setup, and takeoff. We'll do a cruise and approach in a different video. This is pretty much all you need to know: how to start it up from career mode, from the pilot seat when you load in, and should be pretty simple, nice and smooth, easy for you guys. We are on a live stream as well, so we're doing a flight currently, but I'm going to do a video for you guys as well. So, we will start this up, get in the cockpit. Hopefully we can start it up properly without any problems. We'll see what happens. Yeah, try 15-hour stream daily for 2 weeks for real. Okay, so here we are in our beautiful 737 MAX 8. We have gotten some requests on people wanting startup videos, so we're going to show you how to get this thing ready to go. Okay, so in career mode, this is how the 737 starts in a parking spot. It already has the APU on for you, or the external power, or whatever. I believe external power should already be on. So this is how the 737 should look in career mode when you spawn in. So we are going to head up to the overhead display.
Captain, Proper D from the flight crew here.
Or overhead
Press
panels.
for boarding, Captain.
And first thing you want to do is come up here and set your IRSs to nav. Set your IRSs to nav. You can start requesting our boarding. So IRSs to nav. Come down here, turn on your yaw damper, and we will come down to our fuel pumps and turn all our fuel pumps on. Once that is done, I like to just check everything. I come down each, you can see how there's almost a line through each section of the panel. We just come down each section, check and make sure everything's where we want it to be, which it is, and just check all your stuff, make sure everything's on. Come down, turn on your emergency lights, or arm your emergency lights, make sure your seatbelt signs and the smoking signs are on. You can give a little ding to the cabin, another ding to the cabin. Come over to the next one, then we're on to window heat. Turn on your window heats. Probe heats. When you need anti-ice, engine anti-ice, you can turn those on. Make sure your engine bleed, which is over here somewhere, is on. Turn on your pumps. Okay, and then turn on your APU bleed. And go ahead and turn on your APU, which is right here. Give that a couple clicks, and if you go outside, you can hear the APU starting up, so you know it's starting. Just make sure your APU bleed is on, otherwise your APU will not start. So we'll wait for that. You can come down here and turn on some lights while you're waiting. You can turn on logo, turn your position strobe and steady to steady. Wing lights can be turned on. And that should be about it for that. Then you can come down into your FMC, pull out your EFB here, Go to your route, make sure your route is all set how you want it to be set up. And we will hit init reference, and then hit index and ident. And then we will go to pause init. And we will enter in our departure airport from here, which is VTSP. Enter that. We don't need to do our GPS position on this one. Hit perf init. Now on most of these you can just auto enter them, just click on most of these boxes. So ZFW, just double click and then enter in your cruising altitude and put that in the top right. Let's see, cruising altitude came up, and then hit execute. And just make sure all your stuff in here is set how you want it. This is your N1 limit, your climb rates, everything. I just leave that alone. Go to takeoff, set your takeoff performance, whatever flaps you like. I like using 5.
Luggage loading complete.
And double click on CG. And that'll give you your center of gravity and your trim rating for takeoff. And now you have all your V1, VR, V2 speeds. We're rotating at 136. Then you can hit next page and double click on runway wind, and that'll be set up for your takeoff calculations for now. Then you can go in and hit legs, and basically you just want to scroll through here using previous and next page. You're looking in here for anything that says vectors or discontinuities. So right here we have a discontinuity. So we're going XKH to Ardell. So click on Ardell and then click on the boxes, the empty boxes, to move Ardell up to the boxes. And then hit execute, and that will put Ardell in the discontinuity, so there's no discontinuity anymore. It's going direct to Ardell. And that is the only one for that. So that is your FMC all set up, ready to go. Next, you can come up, set up your autopilot. This is your autopilot panel. This is all of your data for your nav display. I like turning most of them on. This is where you'll find your terrain display, positioning data, airports, waypoints, and stations. Will pop up on the screen. Then you can turn on your flight director, arm your auto throttle, set your takeoff speeds. We got a climb at speed of 240. Set your LNAV. And you can either do, I guess a lot of people like using flight level change. I like using vertical speed. So you want to set your cruise altitude. Our cruise altitude will be 35,000. We'll set that and then hit vertical speed and set our vertical speed. To about 2,000. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Now your plane is really ready to go here. We're gonna continue requesting all of our stuff.
Boeing, Sierra Golf Alpha 701 Could you please indicate
Our passengers are gonna load up very slowly, of course.
Sierra Golf Alpha
So now your plane is ready for startup and pushback. So we will get startup and pushback going here.
Phuket ground Boeing Sierra Golf Alpha 701 Tree IFR.
Make sure you're doing
to
all of
Kabarsk,
your
ready to copy.
ATC mission stuff here.
Boeing Sierra Golf Alpha 701 Tree is cleared to Khabarovsk Airport via the Sierra Uniform Sierra India 1 Bravo departure. Expect runway 27, maintain flight level tree 50. Departure frequency is 12 tree decimal 9er 5 squawk 2721.
Okay.
Cleared to Khabarovsk via the Sierra Uniform Sierra India 1 Bravo
Don't need your
departure,
EFB
runway
anymore at this
27,
point.
maintain flight level tree 50. Departure frequency is 12 tree decimal 9er 5 squawk 2721 Boeing Sierra Golf Alpha 701 Tree.
Boeing Sierra Golf Alpha 701 Tree, read back correct. Contact ground on 121 decimal 9er. Good day.
And let's just see if we can skip to the takeoff or taxi on this one, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't destroy my plane. Okay, it did not destroy the plane, but we are starting to lag now. So we're going to get to takeoff here, and I'm going to show you guys what to do on takeoff, how to set your autopilot and everything. And then you should be good to go from there. Okay, so we'll skip to the takeoff. Now again, make sure everything is ready to go in here before you take off. Just make sure you have all of your lights on. You want landing lights on, position and steady, or position and strobe. You want to be in the top position now, not in steady. It should be in steady when you start, but switch it up. And make sure your anti-collision are on, and you can turn on wing lights as well. After 10,000, after you get through 10,000, you can turn off logo and wing. I did not show you how to start up, but when you're starting up, after you get your pushback, all you have to do is turn both of these to ground. Turn them to ground, GRD, and turn them to the left. Both of your position, your starter things to the left. And then when you come down here, you will see your engines start to climb. Once they start climbing, they'll climb one at a time, so it'll do one engine start at a time. So once you see it climbing, then just turn on your fuel. Turn on the fuel to each one, and you will be ready to go. So now from here, make sure all of your lights are on. Jack Everett, did the update come out yet? No, unfortunately not. And that is pretty much how to set it up for taxi. So we're going to take off here. Show you guys how to get autopilot going.
Sierra Golf Alpha 701 Tree at runway 27 ready for departure IFR to Khabarovsk. Boeing Sierra Golf Alpha 701 Tree QNH 1007 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
You can also turn off your APU at this point in time. You can turn off the APU. Should be off. It is off.
Clear for takeoff runway 27 Boeing Sierra Golf Alpha 701 Tree.
Cargo and medevac are the best.
Dear passengers, prepare for takeoff. Please
And we will
fastened
taxi
tightly
into
your
position and
seat
get
is in
taken
the
off
upright
here.
Position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you.
Now, the way I do this to make money fast is not realistic at all. Once I take off here, I'm going to hit autopilot and just let it fly itself, so that you can hit the sim rate. So we will go and take off here. Looking for a 135 for rotation. I'll probably rotate a little bit early. I 120. And there she goes. Now you can hit your autopilot. Bring the gear. I forgot to, let me set my vertical speed. I kind of forgot to set the vertical speed. That would be smart, wouldn't it? Make sure your vertical speed is set to about 2,000. And you are good to go from here. So once you have your autopilot on, you can set your sim rate to about 2. And if you have the teleportation mod, you can use that once you get up to cruise. Or you can just skip to descent once you're at cruise level. So that is about it for this video, guys. That is how you set up the 737 in career mode. I will have another one for like a full cold and dark startup in free flight mode, but this is how you get your plane running in the career mode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what tutorials you guys need next and what else you guys want to see for videos, and I'll make sure to get those posted for you guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a thumbs up, sub if you're new, comment, and share. And I will see you guys in the next tutorial. And yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Be safe out there. And as always, yo, peace, the freak. Sorry, I had to break mics real quick.
Cushion in my lung, calling on my plug. Hey, I need pride.